December 7th, 1941, a date which will live in infamy. The United States of America was suddenly and deliberately attacked by naval and air forces of the Empire of Japan.
Americans often wonder how and why the attack on the United States happened the way it did.
The big question in history is, why weren't they prepared? How do you prepare for an enemy that will sail over 4,000 miles over the Northern Pacific undetected? How do you prepare for that? Well, the first phase of the timeline of the attack on Pearl Harbor was the launching of the Japanese aircraft. Now, they launched 183 aircraft in the first wave, and an hour later, 167 aircraft in the second wave. And that was to literally make a surgical strike on the island of Oahu, attacking all the airfields first, and then attacking Pearl Harbor, going after the ships. No one had done an airstrike with aircraft carriers of that number in human history.
For the servicemen that survived the surprise attack on Pearl Harbor, the memories are vivid images they've carried with them to this day.
I've been asked this many times, what were you doing when the attack started? I was sitting at my bunk, reading the morning newspaper. Now here's some machine guns going on. I was the first one to get to my battle station. I noticed a torpedo plane going by, and he had that big red ball.
I looked over towards Battleship Row. The planes were diving on the battle wagon. Then I saw one of the planes turn off and the rising sun. I said, my God, those are Japanese planes.
When they sounded the alarm, man your battle stations, this is not a drill. So we all ran to the battle stations. They gave me a .30 caliber rifle, and I went out and we started shooting at the planes. They were not much higher than some of these palm trees that you see around here.
171 aircraft and a total of 19 ships were damaged or completely destroyed. In all, the United States suffered almost 2,400 casualties.
Never considered myself to be a hero. To me, they give the hero is all these people that got killed, saving people and trying to do as best they could for a country in the United States of America.
Being at a certain place at a certain time, you have no control of it when you're in the service. And certain things happen, and you just do the best you can.